Hey y'all, Zach McDonald, your real estate agent here at Real Property Associates. And I don't know about you, but I've really been enjoying the weather here in Seattle the last few days. We've finally eclipsed 70 degrees and it's sunny outside. So this is, I guess, one of the things that's mainly on my mind recently, and that is getting the outside of my house ready for summertime. And I think this is really applicable to prepping your house for sale as well, specifically the exterior. So some of these projects I've been thinking about are also relevant for you as a potential home seller. So the first thing I would recommend is cleaning the gutters. My gutters, I don't know about you, but my gutters typically build up quite a bit of gunk, and I have to go up there and clean them out a few times during the winter. But I'd get up there and clean out the gutters and maybe give them a wipe down with a rag and clean them up. Something else I would do up there, number two, while I'm up there, is maybe clean the roof or inspect the roof. Typically moss tends to build up on roofs in the Pacific Northwest. Mine doesn't have major issues with moss, but that is a pretty common issue, specifically if you have composition roof. So definitely take a look at that. If your roof is nearing the end of its life or is having issues and needs replacement, this would be a worthy investment. I do typically recommend replacing your roof if it is at the end of its life. The third thing I would recommend is painting the exterior, and this only applies if the paint's tired, or typically on the south side of a house the paint wears a little harder and takes a little bit more weather. So if there's spots on your house that are peeling off, or if the house really does look like it needs a paint job, it probably does. So I would recommend that. It is another place where I think you get your money back plus some if it's needed. Another exterior thing I would focus on is cleaning the windows. So if your windows are grimy, get up there and clean the inside and interior and exterior windows. You can pay somebody to do this and it's relatively inexpensive, but something that does improve the curb appeal of your house. Number five, I would pressure wash your decks and your sidewalks and your driveways, things like that, patios. Just get all the moss and gunk from the winter off. And then lastly, I would just get out and get the yard ready to go. So I mentioned in more detail some of the yard work items you could do, but I would put some fresh bark down, maybe mow the grass, prune some trees, pick up the leaves. Heck, you could even plant some flowers. Those are just a few items, and most of these here I think are pretty low-hanging fruit, things that will definitely improve the curb appeal of your house. If you have other ideas, I'd love to see those in the comments below. And as always, if you have questions or I can be a resource for you, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to be a resource for you. Bye for now.